Hi, Dr. K again.
Hi.
Okay. So, on our account, we receive like a few, we call them fucking questions and fucking confessions. So, like, now we received a couple and we want you to answer or maybe give out an opinion or
Okay.
even better, reaction. Yeah. This is like a fun one just to ease
Okay.
because we were too serious the previous.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna ease into it. So the first one is that do women also experience post nut clarity? So yeah, that is the first one.
Guys, what's that? I don't know.
You had to explain it because you did the male one.
So personal clarity is let's say when a male, for example,
Yeah.
has just ejaculated.
Okay.
So they have that feeling that
So
you know
post
what?
nut is what? Post ejaculation.
Yeah, but then the clarity is
So what's the
now
clarity?
maybe the person that you're with, you don't like them so much anymore.
So that's the
Yeah.
clarity.
You regret them, you don't see them anymore.
But why must this clarity come after the
So-
sex though?
I mean, so mototlamele
Oh, guys, how did we even get into bed if I'm not, like, I'm unclear about you?
sometimes like there's a whole thing, sneaky links, you must just, nut and bounce.
Hi guys, but I don't know.
Okay, another one. I think, okay, this is a confession.
Okay.
I think I have a clove addiction or
Yeah?
a high clove drive. I don't know. I
Okay.
can go up to 7 rounds or more depending on my boyfriend's mood
Hi guys.
and still watch some corn. Is there anything I can do to fix this? My boyfriend is starting to think I'm just using him for the clove, and honestly, I don't think I might be. I don't know if I might be, sorry.
So she's asking if she has an addiction essentially. Well, I wouldn't think it's an addiction because remember how an addiction works is that you can't do anything else
To stop it.
to stop it. If she's always thinking about sex, if she's always watching porn, if she always wants to have sex, then I might think it is an addiction. But 7 rounds, I don't know if that's what you if what's
More. She said more.
Candy, what's the what's the average number of rounds? That's
if the boyfriend is in the mood for more.
but what's the average number of rounds? I don't know.
Some say how many? 10, 15?
10,
15.
15. How long are these rounds?
Like maybe about 30 minutes.
That's like the whole more or less the whole
Half the
day.
day.
Well, half the day.
Half of the day.
Ah,
is
guys,
spent on
yes.
this.
Oh,
Half of the day is spent on this.
Medically, how long can a woman be like?
How long can the person
I
last
don't
it?
know, but if from what I remember is that the average duration for sex is actually shorter than you think. Even the number, even the number of rounds is shorter than you think.
Mhm.
It's definitely not 10 that you guys are saying. I don't know, 10 is more.
We are pushing it.
Even 30 minutes, it can't be the average round.
Mm-hmm.
30 minutes is too long, guys. I don't know. It's so long.
So do you call maybe if we're spending the entire day together and then obviously we continue with our daily routines and then a minute there, and then come back.
That's
continue
fine.
there.
I think that's okay.
Like just after 2 hours or an hour
That's
30.
okay.
Okay.
That's okay.
Okay. Ish, people go through a lot out here.
Yeah, they do.
Another fucking confession is that I really want to experience a threesome,
Okay.
go crazy, and hit raw.
Ah, guys.
Of course, testing first. However, I don't know how to seriously approach my partner about it. So this person is in the relationship, wants to initiate.
But why do they want to have a threesome?
I don't know.
Like,
I mean, some people have fantasies, but I feel like this is a wild one.
it is. I think it's wild. Without
It's
condoms.
Mm-hmm.
And which, I don't know. I wouldn't want my partner to do that.
Yeah, definitely. I would.
Raw
I
is
also
even
would.
worse.
Asking for it first
I-
is worse.
You're asking.
When you get the audacity to ask
It's
for such,
actually worse.
it's too
I don't
much.
know.
Yeah, no.
No.
I don't have advice for this one.
I also
because
don't.
I wouldn't.
With
I wouldn't. Safely.
Yeah, involved condoms.
Yeah, condoms.
Maybe,
yes.
yeah, maybe.
But the
if
fact
they
that she
involve
wants to
it.
don't roll,
Mm.
like that's too wild.
And then dental dams, fingernails, involve all those, then we can do it.
Safely, yes. But what she's asking is not safely.
It's not safe at all. Not
Even if
even.
you test for, because even if they do the whole STI test, if I'm HIV positive today, I might test and I'm still fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3 months later, when the
You
window
have it.
period
Yeah.
ends, you actually realize I actually got HIV from this encounter.
Mm. That's crazy.
No, it's
Ooh.
too wild.
That's crazy.
We're not judging,
This
but
one is crazy. Okay, another one is this is a question. Is chronic masturbation a thing? Like doing too much?
Yo, guys, questions. I'm too young. I'm too young. with Questions. I think doing too much definitely does exist. Like too much of everything is never okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know what she means by chronic.
Chronic maybe all the time.
Because in my world, chronic is 6 months or longer, or 3 maybe, depending on what you think you're looking
Yeah.
at.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, once in a while, it's okay. But like every day, all the time, all you think about is masturbating.
It's a problem.
It's definitely a problem.
It's an issue. It's an issue that needs to be attended. Okay. So, this one is a confession. Was giving him head in the car while he was driving, and then when it was time to go over the speed humps, he would deliberately go over them rough so that he's touches the tip of my throat.
And then she
And
gags.
every time, yeah, she gags. Every time that happens, she gags.
Guys, so what's the question here? This is just a confession.
This person is confessing. So is it a good thing that this person is gagging?
But I don't
Doesn't
know.
it cause more
You're
harm?
gonna vomit, Bella, at some point.
But speed humps, that's insane. That's crazy business because obviously when you go-
Because what if you bite also? What if you bite? It's rough. You're thinking, yo.
Yeah.
Hi
Because
guys,
obviously
that's
it's
wild.
something that happens
Eh,
and
Yeah,
anything can happen, so it's not safe. Don't
it's
like
not.
that
And
person
also,
has to
this
stop
person
that.
is driving. Like, you could get into an
Exactly.
accident
It's
for
not
you.
safe.
Yeah, also
doing it while driving.
Is it legal, this thing?
illegal.
It's illegal, exactly. It's because it's public indecency, so it's illegal. So that person is not even supposed to be doing
It's
that.
dangerous also.
Very dangerous. And then another one is that I really want to lose my V card. Problem is that he once tried to take it, but I stopped him mid because it was too painful. I couldn't bear the pain anymore. What should I do, or what should we do to feel less pain? And also to follow up on that, a lot of some guys like to tell women that no, we're not even supposed to use protection because it's gonna be more
No.
painful.
That's a
They
lie.
like to say that.
That's a lie. I think she needs to be comfortable enough to want to have the sex.
Yeah.
Because remember, I think sex is also a mental game. It's more than just physical. Mentally, what is she going through at the time that makes it also uncomfortable? Well, it's not supposed to be painful, but uncomfortable, yes, because she's never done this before.
Yeah.
Lubricating also, foreplay also does help. It's just to make sure that she's in the mood.
She's in the mood, she's comfortable. Yeah.
And
also
talking
don't,
to-
like don't do things just to please yourself only.
Yes.
I think guys also that thoughts.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. And my last question, this is like a bonus question and this is for my community. So since my community or the lesbians don't like to believe ukuthi there are STIs and stuff, and most of the time, if you're going to be testing for HPV, sometimes you might get it through a pap smear. So, is it okay for lesbian women to like regularly go for a pap smear, like the normal? I know you have to do it once a year. or
You
yeah.
can, because remember, well, men are the carriers of HPV, but penile cancer is rare compared to cervical cancer. But if you're 25 years and above, it's recommended that you get a pap smear, or 3 years within your first sexual encounter, right? And there's no harm in getting a pap smear, even if you're a lesbian woman.
And also that if you've never been penetrated, they like to
There
say it's
isn't
too painful.
It is.
Yeah,
It
it
is. But if you've never had sex, why are we getting a pap smear? If you've
Yeah.
never had, because HPV is sexually transmitted. So if you've never had sex, I mean,
Okay. All right, then that is it from me and Dr. K as well. So this was a fun one. So you guys are gonna let us know what more you'd like to hear. Let us know in the comment section. And as we at FAQ like to say every end of the video, obviously, is that you have to stay fucking healthy.